Now the floor is given to Colonel Dmytro Hutsulyak, Ministry of Defense of Ukraine spokesperson. Good afternoon, everyone. Now, brief information about the situation in the ATO area during the last 24 hours. During the last 24 hours, at line of confrontation, there was a significant increase in the number of shellings of defense positions of our defenders by the Russian occupation forces. The occupants actively used tanks and mortars of different caliber. In the Lugansk sector, the enemy delivered 4 precision shellings on the positions of the armed forces of Ukraine. The enemy was active in the evening near Novoalexandrivka at about 7 p.m. The occupants 3 times shelled our positions with the use of 82mm mortars, and they launched 15 mines. Also, they used grenade launchers of different systems and large caliber machine guns. The enemy used weaponry of IFVs. After 8:20 in the evening, the enemy shelled defenders near Lugansk. In the Donetsk sector, 60 enemy shellings of our positions were recorded, including 57 precision ones. Russian occupation forces used tanks twice in the region of Piski and also near Vodene and Kamenka. Overall, more than 60 enemy shots from tanks on the positions of our defenders were recorded. Moreover, more than 100 mines were launched by the occupants with the use of 120 and 82mm mortars against our positions near Shirokin, Labyrinsk, Piski, Vodene, Kamenka, Berdyansk, Avdiivka, Talakivka, and near Budivka mine. In the regions of these settlements near Opatna, Novotroitsk, Krasnogorivka, and Gnutovo, enemy delivered provocative fire with the use of grenade launchers and large caliber machine guns. Near Vodene, repeatedly an enemy sniper was active. On the whole, during the last 24 hours, Russian occupation forces delivered 64 shellings on the positions of the armed forces of Ukraine, including 61 precision ones. Enemy shot 60 times from tank and launched at our positions more than 100 mines from mortars of 120 and 82mm of caliber. In order to preserve lives and health of military personnel, Ukrainian servicemen 19 times returned fire, and they used only those weapons that are not prohibited by the Minsk agreements. Unfortunately, in the result of enemy shellings, 4 Ukrainian servicemen were injured. 1 more defender was traumatized in action. They were promptly brought to mobile military hospitals. Their health condition is satisfactory. According to information provided by Press Center of ATO headquarters, at about midnight, militants of Russian occupation forces shelled private sector of Old Avdiivka. According to preliminary information, 1 mine burst near residential house in Lermontova Street. There were man and his wife in the house. Fortunately, no casualties, but veranda, windows and walls of the house were damaged. 1 more mine burst near Summer Cottage. Fence and well were damaged. Facts of crimes of the militants were documented by officers of Ukrainian side of JCCC and also by representatives of investigative department of Avdiivka police station, and they continue to collect information about damage. According to information provided by Pokrovsky police department of Donetsk Oblast, this fact is qualified in line with Part 2, Article 258 Act of Terror of Criminal Code of Ukraine. In accordance with information provided by the main intelligence department of the Ministry of Defense of Ukraine, Russian Occupation Administration jointly with Russian Occupation Command intensified propaganda measures to deepen ideological influence on local residents, including young people of school age. Under the pretext of so-called military and patriotic upbringing of young people, it is envisaged to forcefully involve them into ideological, tactical and firing training. Moreover, in line with the order of so-called Ministry of Education and Science, Russian occupation administrations in the temporarily occupied territories of the Donetsk Oblast, they introduced an obligatory subject, basic military and medical and sanitary training. One of the stages of assessment of the subjects for graduates will be performance of firing practice with small arms and standards of tactical training. This testing will be carried out on the material and technical basis of the units and large units of Russian occupation forces. The region of completion of tasks in the territory of Donetsk and Lugansk Oblasts, active work of engineer and SAPA small units of the armed forces of Ukraine continues. During the week, our engineers checked more than 26.5 hectares of territory for presence of explosive objects and destroyed more than 2,700 units, cleared more than 13 kilometers of roads and routes of movement. On the whole, from the start of operation of the rebuff of Russian armored aggression, our sappers checked about 3,700 hectares of territory in Donetsk and Lugansk Oblast and destroyed about 191,770 explosive objects, cleared about 2,000 kilometers of roads and routes of movement. Thank you.